Hi everyone, it's Andy from Hobby Headquarters. Well, in between working on our new distribution warehouse for andyshhq.com and running the store, I've also almost have our kit bashing video almost 100% complete. And I was working on that, and UPS came up today and they dropped this off. This is a brand new kit. I had no idea this thing was coming out. It just showed up from Tamiya. They were kind enough to get us out a sample copy. And here it is. This is the 1/24 scale Nissan 240ZG. A brand new 100% new tool kit. Looks to be a very, very nice kit inside. It is not a curbside. It is a full engine detail. Engine and transmission are all inside of this here, which I'll show you all the parts in a few minutes there. But looks to be a very nice kit. So very excited. Didn't know that this thing was coming out at all, and nice to get a little surprise. So I put my other kit bashing video away for a few minutes and decided to break this apart and show you what the parts look like inside here. So there it is. So let's get started. So let's take a look at this brand new, soon-to-be released Tamiya kit. This is the Nissan Fairlady 240ZG. And first of all, I want to tell you right off from the beginning, this is a Japanese right-handed drive car. There is no American left-handed drive inside. If you notice right here, the steering wheel's on, for me, the wrong side of the car. But that is the only way this particular car comes. Also, I want to point out to you, this is not a curbside. So there is a full engine and transmission inside there. And I got to point this out too. I've been doing this for a long, long time. And TS11 Maroon up on the Tamiya rack I've had forever. And we sell, one every once in a while. I was always wondering, what is that color for? It's such an unusual color. It never dawned on me that it is designed for the Nissan 240Z. And so I'll bet we'll be selling quite a bit of TS11 in the very, very near future. But they also show it in a couple other colors, in a bright red or in a Grand Prix white. So there's probably quite a few others that you can choose. So let's take a look at the plastic. And since we're talking about having an engine inside, we're going to actually show you that sprue first. And I'm going to get really close up on here, and you can see the engine and transmission is one piece, or one half. And there's the other half molded there. We have our radiators, top of the radiator there. Get in real close for you. Radiator cap underneath my finger. Wow, some nice looking detail on that engine. And not crazy on the part count. So you see this part of the sprue, this is the entire engine here. Something that is not too crazy to put together, just with a nice paint job on it. Here are some of the wheel flares here, mounted out, as well as the front and rear bumpers. Or actually not bumpers, this is right here. This is actually just the front of the car. Just like that. Okay, next up we have most of the internal parts, including the pan here, where the seats and all that stuff go inside there. And I'll take a look at the wheels first, and the wheel inserts that go inside there. Got our brake calipers there, the inside of the doors, and then we need to flip this sprue around so you can see these parts a little better. Here is your right-handed dash for the Japanese market. Some of the suspension pieces, shocks, drivetrain, your big long muffler there. All of that stuff. We'll zoom in. Nice looking parts. Still very, very simple, but nice detail on those. Just like you would expect from a Tamiya kit. So that is your second sprue. And I'm just kind of grabbing them randomly here. This is our glass sprue, clear parts. See, you've got a nice front windshield, front headlights, the rear window, and then these kind of domed out shape for the front headlights. This is something, when I opened up, I was really excited about. So this is one of the chrome sprues, as you can see here. But this is all of your chrome parts for around the windows, as well as the lights. And the way they've been molded right here, they're already done up for you. The area that you'd cut off on the sprue looks like it is going to be hidden. So you're not going to have to worry about, cleanup too much. Like, for example, inside there, you notice how it's kind of recessed back. And they also put it on the very top. So when you're looking at it, very, very unlikely that you're going to see the little area that you cut off there, especially because it's kind of pushed back a little bit. So very nicely done, I think. And I mean, we're going to have to see how they actually go into place, but I do like that feature quite a bit on there. And now we're going to, since we've talking about the car, here is our body. And you can see how they've molded there. Remember, this is all 100% new tooled. This is not shared with some old kit or anything like that. Kind of give you a little 360 around here. Looks like to be a nice shape for it there. A few extra supports too to support it during shipping. We now have our other chrome pieces here. And you can see one side is shinier, so this is the side that would be on the outside there. There you go, look pretty nice. And then we have the last sprue here, has the bottom, the chassis of the vehicle. Our seats, steering wheel. This is the little area that the spare tire goes into. Here are those little areas where the headlights are. Get you a little close up on these areas in here as well. Next up, we have a bunch of metal transfers. So for the Fairlady symbol, as well as the 240 and the Nissan symbol, plus these circular pieces. These are the chrome highlights on the wheels. So they've given you to those in a metal transfer. And of course the the side mirrors are also done with the metal transfer. So that's a nice little thing they put on there. Plus you get a little tiny set of decals that if you want to put decals on instead, you've got that, plus your instrument panel on there as well. And then we're going to open up these tires here. First of all, they're solid tires. They're not hollowed out. So the other weird thing too is when you open these, this smells like real rubber. It's not like the vinyl that, doesn't really have much of a smell. This has got like a real rubber smell to it, and try to get you as close as possible with the see if you can see the tread. And as always, we're always going to show you all the instructions and the other paper products that come inside. So this is the little history of the car. First page is all in Japanese. Then inside here we have like a breakdown of painting and where the decals that there are included or the metal transfers go on. So pretty simple on that. And then on the other side there are a couple other languages. Looks like German, English, and French on there. So now I'm going to take and show you each one of the pages of the decal, or each page of the instructions, pardon me there. I know I've gotten lots of comments on that. Everybody wants to see how the kit goes together. So if you'd bear with me for about 30-35 seconds, we'll show you each one of the pages. I guess it's also a good reference down the road that if you ever lose yours, you can always come back to the video and at least see how most of the parts go together. And of course, if you want to take a longer look at any of these, just go ahead and hit the freeze frame on your device that you're using. So it looks like nothing too major. You saw the part count, so the part count isn't crazy on this. And we're coming up to the very last page. And that's it, putting the hood on. So the hood is, like I said, completely openable, and you can see the nice engine detail inside. Now, from what I understand, this kit is going to be available in late June, along with a few of the other kits that are due out from Tamiya, like the F4 Phantom, as well as the Panzer 4G. So this is probably all coming together, or at least supposed to be. We'll see about that. It has a retail price of $67 in the United States, but of course, they're going to be available for less than that. And in fact, we will have them up for pre-order on our website, andyshhq.com, which I'll put a link right down in there. Also, a link down in the description that if you want to go there and pre-order it, that way you'll be guaranteed to get one of the new kits. As soon as they hit our hot little hands, they'll be shipped out and sent right out to you. So there you go. That looks like it is going to be a beautiful kit from Tamiya. It's unusual that, well, I mean, not unusual, but they're doing a kit that's a car that's about 40 years old, basically, but in complete brand new tooling. And I mean, to me, it looks beautiful. We'll have to see how we put it together. I'm interested in building something like this because it's not too crazy on the part count. So there you go. I want to thank you guys as always for watching, and please stay tuned because we have many more videos coming.